Hey guys, hope you are all having a fantastic day. I was having a conversation with one of my clients yesterday. We were just on a bit of a catch up call and we were talking about this thing. When you've got like a to do list, like let's say you've got a few things on to do, like 10 things maybe, and you're not really making any progress. You're just kind of doing a little bit of each thing. Now, in today's video, I want to talk about exactly why we don't make progress when we've got these long to do lists and how we can alter our mindset so that instead of just getting things 30% done, we get everything done, we achieve our goals, and we live that dream life, baby. Look, when you've got a to-do list with quite a few things on, it can be difficult, like there's no denying that. And I found that it's almost like the other tasks make it more difficult, and it comes down to two things. First of all, the other tasks, they almost daunt you. Like when you've got like your list and you're just working through them, and then you're looking at your watch, hours and hours are going past, but you're still on the same thing somehow, or you've not really ticked anything off. You've just been working without actually moving forward. It can overwhelm you. You can then start to procrastinate or something and then panic, and it just doesn't go well, does it? Now the second thing for this is that these other tasks can actually be distracting. They're almost a bit of a temptation, because what I used to do, and I was an absolute sucker for this, say I'd have like 7 or 8 things on my to-do list, I'd work through one of them and then it would get a tiny bit difficult, so I'd move on to the next one and I'd start working through that one, and then when I came up against a hurdle or an obstacle, I'd move on to the next one, and so on. I was just doing the easy bits of every task, and it felt like I was actually doing work because time was passing and I was kind of working, but I wasn't doing any of the meaningful stuff, the actual difficult stuff. I was just getting that instant gratification, that validation from when I'd like do the easy part of one task and then move on, like that step of moving on to a new task. I was almost like, oh yeah, well, I've done something, when I'd actually hadn't done anything meaningful at all. So how do we rectify this? Like, we know the problem, how do we fix it? Sorry guys, again, there's no hack, there's no secret that the successful people are holding from you. Look, I actually used to be an absolute dumbass for this mindset. I would always think like, oh, these successful people, like, there's obviously a secret that they've got. There's obviously like, it's either like a line of text in a book, or it's some quote, or it's some secret strategy that they've all got and they're just hiding it from me. Like, why can't they just share it with me? That was my mindset. And thinking back, I'm just like, oh my God, you idiot. Like, that just wasn't it at all. That secret is just doing the hard work that you don't want to do, the hard work that when you come up against it, you're just skipping. Now, my brain was pretty fucking stupid for thinking that to be successful, there's shortcuts out there. And that's the mindset of just an idiot. And if anyone is telling you that you can be really successful and there are shortcuts and there are cheats and stuff, then get ready for them to tell you about their course or coaching or something where it's normally 20 grand, but for you, my friend, it's 997 by now. Click the link below. Like with my course, I break it down into the simple steps. I never say it's easy. I break it down into simple steps. There's this relationship between simple and easy where we think they're almost the same, but they're really not. Staying healthy is simple. You eat well, you exercise regularly, you sleep well. Simple. It's not like this huge complicated plan that you need to follow. It's just that. But it's not easy. It's not easy eating well when you've got super convenient, super cheap, like really shit food. And it's not easy like motivating yourself to go to the gym like 5 days a week. It's not easy like getting 8 hours of sleep if you've got like, I don't know, let's say you work a night shift or something. It's difficult. But again, things can be difficult but also simple. You don't need to be like a fitness fanatic or a scientist to understand that it's only those 3 things and you will be healthy. So our key to our progress is focusing on these simple steps and understanding that yes, they will be difficult, but that's all right. We do it anyway. I won't lie, it will be difficult because you'll find that these tasks are dull. Yeah, sometimes they are. Sometimes eating healthy isn't the best. Sometimes you fancy a pizza. Sometimes you don't want to go to the gym, but do it anyway because you know that these are the steps, nothing else. It's just these simple steps that will lead you to having a fantastic body, living a longer, more fulfilling life. But this doesn't have to apply to fitness. I know I use that because I'm an absolute stud But the thing is, you can apply this to business, like creating like an online service-based business. I break it down in my course. It's simple. You need a service, you need a way to find clients, you need to solve their problems. Like, it's not really complicated. Like, I break it down in a course that's got what, maybe 10 videos about the whole business model. I got clients who are already signing their own clients and making their own money from this, which shows that it's not complicated. I'm a bit of an idiot and I can do it. You've got to remember that in all realms of life, you will think of these things as difficult or complicated, but they might just be difficult. If you break them down into their simple foundational like attributes, then it comes almost easier knowing that, oh, I just have to follow this. But the difficulty comes from distraction. You can't get distracted with all these excuses that your brain makes. And your brain will do this. Your brain will try and convince you that there's a shortcut or there's a hack or you could be doing this better. It will try to think of excuses to not do the hard work. And the only solution to that is just doing the hard work. Like, there's no way about it. It's the sooner you get into the mindset of, right, I need to do the hard work and I'm not going to enjoy it, the sooner you get into that mindset, the better. Just remember that if the easy path did work, then, like, if it did work to becoming successful, then everyone would be successful. You're going down the path that 0.1% of people are going down. Like, no shit, it's gonna be difficult. You've got to expect this, understand it, accept it, and just move forward. All right, guys, I hope you've liked this video. I'm heading to the gym in about 10 minutes, but I will see you soon. Have a good one.